Hi, I'm Luca from Not Here to Break Even. What I'm about to tell you in this video is the personal technique that I use in situations of stress. I'll give you a quick example, and I'll start by asking you a question. Have you ever had one of those really bad days where at work, for example, the boss starts yelling at you seemingly for no reason, or all of a sudden your colleagues start all coming at you for different things, like it's not really your day. So you're grumpy, you're really just attacked by all sides, and all of a sudden you're mounting in a situation of stress. Your brains will react in such a way that it will tell you after a while, all right, I must have done something really wrong. And in turn, that will generate a vicious circle that the next person will come at your door, even if it's the best friend in the world, even if they're going to probably bring positive news, you're very likely to treat them like shit. I've been having several of those bad days, and the technique that I always use is actually double-sided, because there's one trick to the technique that I'm going to tell you, but of course I'm going to explain the trick later. But in general, the technique that I adopt in situations of stress, of really utmost stress like this, and especially during the middle of the day or after, 3/4 through the day, before the day ends, is a mental self-check. What kind of self-check I'm talking about? I'm really talking about double-checking with your own self whether what you have done that has generated a situation of stress is really aligned with your values. Why is that? Why do I do that? Because I find that every time in a strong situation of stress, if I can recognize the actions that brought me to where I am feeling in that moment, to how I am feeling in that moment, I can also realize whether I have done something wrong. You know what? Most of the time, I perform this self-check and realize, I tell to myself that indeed I didn't do anything that was against my values, the expected values. So I can feel safe and sound and honestly be having peace of mind and sleep throughout the night. Other moments, I realized that there are some things that I have done that were not perfectly aligned with my values and that have brought me to a situation of stress. And those actions have brought others to the situation of stress, which ultimately resulted in my own stress. I will still sleep through the night if that's the case though, because realizing that automatically brings you into the state of mind of answering the following question: what can I do to fix things? Because I'm assuming that there's nothing in the world that cannot be fixed, right? I hope that this is going to serve you well. But I talked to you about a trick. So what is the trick? First of all, you just have realized that you need to have a value. So you need to have a kind of set of your own values very clear in your mind that will serve you as a reference, as a benchmark whenever you need to. And ultimately, you always need to make sure that it becomes second nature for you to act according to your values, because you will not be able always to avoid situations of stress, but you can avoid by doing so that you are the cause of that stress, and you can automatically have a resolution for that state of mind. And you know what? Several times you're going to also be of big help to other people, to those around you who maybe are living the same situation of stress, but they will be able to look at you as the source of tranquility. You will be the peace bringer, and I don't mean it in any bad way. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this little technique of mine. It really works, guys. It works for me. Tell me what you think. Tell me how you are coping with your situations of stress at work, in the private life, in your own business. We've all been there. To your success, guys. I will see you there. Ciao.